lovelies, welcome. I'm so glad you could be here with me today. This is the Divine Weekly Guidance that I normally do. Sometimes I will be drawn to a particular theme, or usually I'll just shuffle on the cards and see what Spirit want us to know. But I felt that drawn to being able to do what's coming up in April, okay? Because we are at the beginning of a new month. We're going into Aries season. And we're going to be looking at all the different elements. So I'm not so much zoning in on specific star signs, but we are going to be doing it via the elements. So fire, earth, air, water. And there will be timestamps in the description box or comment section below for you to choose. Now, sometimes we mostly go by our main star sign, okay, which is what our birthday falls on. We're used to, looking at it that way. But we also have a moon sign, a rising sign, and a Venus sign, and various other things. So if you know your birth chart, you could always Google it and find, what those are for you in a birth chart, I should say. I know for me, I'm a Taurus sun, Gemini moon, Aries Venus, and a Sagittarius rising. So there's so many different ones. So when I usually watch star sign or, horoscope readings, I like to look at the different elements, relating to my signs. So it's pretty exciting. So you might choose more than one. We are going to start off with the fire signs today. And yeah, I've just pre-shuffled today because just to help me to preserve my energy. As a lot of you know, I don't have a lot of it all the time. But it's amazing what's come out for each of you. And we're going to see what's coming up this April, guys. So let's get started. Okay, welcome fire signs, I should say, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This could be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. We're going to be looking at what's coming up for you in April, okay? So first card that's come up here is friendship, support, fun, unity, and play. The number 14 is also the Temperance card in the tarot. So it's all about patience, just chilling out with friends, really enjoying each other's company this month. And it could be a reunion for some people or an invitation to go out. Might even go to their house and just chill out in front of a movie and just have some fun, or go out for a coffee. It's very much about finding your soul tribe this month and just really, being around them, having great conversations. And as I said, there might be people from your past returning into your life. There's a lot of support and fun to be having with these people who are in your soul tribe. And there's somebody who's going to have your back, and they might give you words of advice at this stage, or vice versa. We've got a past life issue. The situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. So for some of you, you might be feeling some kind of triggers occurring. It may be positive, or, you might feel like it's uncomfortable, but it's just the body's way and the soul's way of releasing what has already been learned. So sometimes we can already learn the lesson, but it can be very hard to release what is in the body, which is that, memory trauma. It could also be that you're ready to ascend onto another level now because you have learned things. You have those spiritual growing pains. So it's like you are ascending. You've got the beautiful violet light around you this month. Feel like that's something you've got to really focus on, as well as calling in Archangel. I feel like it's Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, but I also get Saint Germain, okay, the violet flame here as well, which can be very strong around you. And it feels like you're coming into a lot of wisdom, a lot of epiphanies this month regarding your spiritual journey and your path. And it could be that somebody, you do make a new friend, someone who is a bit more like a mentor that you're very drawn to. And it could be somebody that you end up being really great friends with. So initially it could be someone that you meet, you go to for advice or help, and they turn out to be your best friend, or someone that you can just really rely upon. And as I said, you could also be the teacher in this, where you've learned a lot of lessons and you're now sharing those with other people around you, being their support, and just helping to raise each other up. I feel like there is a best friendship, going on here. And it could be somebody, as I said before, returning from the past into your life to help give you guidance. And I feel like in some ways someone might be the same age as you, but they're wiser beyond their years. And as I said before, it could be you could be that person as well, where I do feel like you're both kind of on the same level here as well. So like attracts like. You might even find that some of your friendship circles or a particular relationship is dissolving away now. It could be that it may not just be a cut off, but it might be just a moving away from each other and life goes on. So yeah, there's some things that might arise for you in terms of loyalty, who's being real for you and who's not. Who are you guided to being drawn to now in your friendship circles, your soul tribe? There might have been, certain people, as your likes and dislikes have changed over time. There's going to be certain people that you really gel with, and that you're going to really want to learn things with and help share your wisdom with as well. So some of you might join a kind of like a support group. You might go to a meetup. There's someone there I really feel like you're going to both be drawn to each other. It's like that magnetic thing going on here. So you both have a lot to share and learn with each other. And wow, a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So it's interesting, we're doing a fire sign reading today. So this could definitely be for those who are specifically Aries, that there's something coming for you where something you've been waiting for so long now is finally coming full circle, and something is about to just break through for you. It's a breakthrough. This could be for anybody, all the fire signs here. This can resonate with, but I definitely feel for the fire sign Aries, it's definitely something that you're pushing past, and I do feel like it could be due to a past life issue as well, not even just friendships, because I did connect with those two messages, but just something on its own that might have been something you needed to face and deal with is going to be maybe released around a full moon this month. And we got the Wheel of Fortune, Destiny. This is a sudden positive change. This is also Jupiter energy, which is the Sagittarius energy. So there's good luck coming in. There's a turn in fortune for you. So there's something that you're doing right on your path right now. New opportunities coming in. And for some of you, it could be career-related stuff. It's just that you've got that confidence to push forward now and let go of things and move towards greater things. And life is bringing you in amazing opportunities. So it says here there's good luck and fortune, and pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that are coming along your way here. So the right person's coming in to your life. You're both going to, it's a serendipitous event where you both are meant to be at the right place at the right time, and you're meeting this person. Could be a love connection, could be a friendship, a mentor, just somebody even in a career environment, job environment, wherever it is. There's something that you're moving towards that's going to expand your journey with growth and lessons, etc. And look at this heart-mind balance. So some of you might have been, especially with Aries, really in your headspace. You might be getting headaches, things like that. But it's just letting you know that sometimes with the fire signs, they are ready to charge forward, and it's very fiery, very passionate. So it's about just balancing the heart, which is the intuition, with the logic here. And I've just felt that air around my legs again, that gush of cold air that comes in. So I know Spirit is here. And I think that's confirmation that, Spirit is around you. They're going to help you to have that balance between feeling your way through something and really using the practical, logic in this as well. So I feel like some of you might go and get a Reiki. It might be something good for you, energy healing this month, or a massage, a facial, whatever it might be. Doing meditation. There's something about just pulling back a little bit and grounding your energy, but still allowing life to take you where you're meant to be. Because things are just unfolding. Once we surrender and just be, I think that's when everything, falls into place and we are guided to where we're meant to go. So just slowing down a little bit is a really good thing here. And closing our eyes and just going within is a really good thing here as well. So I feel like for you, there is going to be maybe even past life regression. I'm seeing the past life with her lying down here. It could be something like that for some of you, where you are maybe doing that, or it's just something in your dreams. There's something ready to surface for you. And it could feel like a little bit like a deja vu feeling as well. If you meet someone and you think, how the hell do I know you? I know you from somewhere. I don't know how I know you, but I know your soul. I just know you. And that could be something they're saying to you as well. So it's very interesting how we can keep looking at someone if we've just at a party or wherever we might be out in the world, and we keep looking at someone, we keep being drawn to that person because there's something about them that we recognize, and they are a soul tribe, they're in our soul tribe. So I feel like someone is coming in, a new person as well, who you felt like you've known forever. We've got Aquarius, so they could be an Aquarius, but this energy is a freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological energy. So, you could be meeting someone who's an Aquarius, someone who opens your mind to other realms, other cultures. Even on the internet, you might be expanding business or connections, networking, that kind of thing here. And it could be like a global meditation or some kind of support group on Facebook you might be a part of here to help, heal the world. That's something coming through. I feel like you've got a lot of wisdom to share with others. You might be a natural teacher as well, Aries, Leo, Sag. So it's really about getting passionate about something, moving towards a cause. Some of you might want to be environmentalists. There might be something you really want to put a lot of your passion and energy into this month. And it's about helping the world and making the world a better place. And it's kind of like some of you might be looking back into your past and regretting things that happened and now wanting to make a difference, now making different choices. And yes, it's going to require some patience in some areas of your life here, and that could be to do with spiritual growth, because we just want things done now. We're on a mission and we want it done now. But, the confidence, excuse me, the Sagittarius is the one that has its, sights on a target and goes for it and wants to learn and travel and explore things. And the Leo is very courageous in pursuing that as well. And having the confidence to be a speaker, to be a leader, as well as the Aries is definitely a leader, coming up with new ideas, new inspiration, being very motivated to push forward. So you're coming into all those kinds of energies here at wanting to get something maybe off the ground, or moving forward into friendship circles, social groups that can make a great impact on the world. Even in your local community, there might be something that you really want to help with. But there are amazing things opening up for you here. I do want to just let me get one more card for you before we close this reading, but this is amazing. Oh, there it is. Serenity in nature. So some of you need to get out in nature. You might want to be near a waterfall or take photos or just sit down and just be at peace somewhere where you can gather your thoughts this month. And it could be that you do travel to another country and really like to take in the sight. Take lots of photos, learn about a new culture. There could be things like that coming in. And I feel like you just really want to be around people this month, because there's a lot of people who are exciting, it's their background. You want to learn more about them and share your life story as well and what you've learned along the way. And amazing opportunities are coming up for some of you to travel, maybe even overseas, and for work or pleasure, whatever it might be. There's something that you need to venture out. It feels like you need to venture out and explore. So it makes sense for a lot of you in the Northern Hemisphere who are in spring season, things coming to life, there's movement. I find that's amazing. And also for us in the Southern Hemisphere, it's autumn, it's fall. So things are changing. We're letting go of things as well and accepting things. So I hope that's helped you today. And I really look forward to connecting with you guys next time. Let me know how you go. Love and blessings. Hi, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the earth signs. We're going to be looking at your reading today. This might be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs here. And what's coming up for April. Okay, beautiful. Look at this, touching earth. I mean, you are the earth sign. Planting something new this month, guys. This is amazing, especially for those in the Northern Hemisphere. It is springtime, so it's about, planting seeds, bringing something new to life, nurturing that intention, or literally a plant. Some of you could be getting out in the garden. It says touching earth, like you're getting your hands in the soil. Some of you are actually literally doing that. But we've also got the number 12, which is the Hanged Man in the tarot, and it talks about just pausing and reflecting on life, being in the nature, being out in nature, just relaxing and being in the present moment. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be maybe drawn to going out to a park, have a picnic, do some gardening, bring in colour, around your house, bring in that beautiful energy, maybe even sit down and do like like a, not, well, some might do a spell, but it's like a ritual, okay? It's like a manifesting, sitting down, doing invocations, affirmations for things that you want to bring in for a new cycle. So I think that's absolutely beautiful, this energy. It's about grounding your energy as well, guys. So, wow. So we've got books here too. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean literally that you have to be doing this message. But what I get from this is that for some of you, for a lot of us, we might want to, we might be drawn to picking up a book. There might be something we really want to learn and research here. And it could be that a book just falls into your lap, It could be that someone brings a gift to you and says, hey, read this, this is amazing. It could be an audio book. But for a lot of you, it's going to be a physical book that you want to open and touch. It's something special about taking a book off a shelf and just reading it and really feeling it. And yeah, as opposed to just an audio, or an audible book, or what do they call audio book? So, or a podcast, like it's great to listen to when we're driving, but there's just something about it. So some of you might actually be thinking about writing a book, okay, about your life. It could be also that you're reading up on plants, recipes, herbs, things like that, floral essences, essential oils, things like that. That is like nature's gift coming from the earth. So, yeah, some of you might be looking at when's the best time to plant something, literally for some of you about the garden, wanting to create a beautiful garden. That's something that keeps coming up here. But also just spiritually based books too. There's some things you might really want to just maybe even go out to a park and lie down under a tree and read a book. Like that's something I could see would be really great for a lot of you here. To just ground your energy and be in touch with earth and be in touch with whatever this is telling you. So a lot of inspiration is arising from this as well for some of you here. It could be study for some of you that you're going into study, environmentalism, or, it could be anything really. But it could be something to help earth. It could be something to do with human resources or, as I said before, environmentalism, agriculture. It could be absolutely anything. Florist designing, just something to do with, I'm seeing like earth, okay? So something that's bringing it back to earth here. Some of you might really take some time out to study towards a career path as well. And we've got believe in the impossible, blue moon. That's amazing. So, we need to expand our thinking. So this month, I feel like you're expanding your knowledge. And, through reading things, understanding things, getting more in touch with who you are as a grounded being here on earth. And, something is coming in. So it's almost like this month you are really going to embrace some inspiration here to think big and believe that amazing things are coming in. So you're coming back down to earth, but you're also believing in something that you're reading here. And the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Now, this could be a significant message specifically for Capricorn, but being the earth sign reading, it could have something to do for all of you. The end of a tough cycle approaches right now. So if there is, for a lot of you, if you are studying something or trying to get through something legal or contracts or anything that's requiring you to read things and have concentration on it, it's telling you that this cycle that's been difficult for you, no matter what it is coming to an end, because you have, your belief in this, that it's going to have a best ending here. So if there was delays in something, it's going to now shift, which is amazing. Yeah, because you've put your hard work into this. Look at that. So a lot of you are still working hard, maybe literally, physical labor here, or just with your mind really getting deep into something and concentrating on this and having to be resilient in this. And that's very much a Capricorn energy here, as well as Taurus energy, being resilient. Virgo is very much about work. So this could be a work-related thing for some of you here as well. Virgo is of service, and Capricorn's very much about career and finances, ambition, and Taurus is about possessions, material world. So it's very much about getting back to basics and working your way up to something, and might be investments happening here as well. You might sell a house that you've been, you might sell something or buy something that you've really been waiting for a long time. There's definitely the end of a cycle and a new beginning coming through. Because of the hard work you've been doing over time, it's now time time for things to show themselves. And wow, look at that prosperity coming in. So some of you might even hold host a party or hold a dinner or go out for lunch with friends or family. There's something really good about being able to splurge a little bit after hard work, okay? And it could be also that there's people who, you're traveling to see or they're traveling to see you, and it's just a beautiful close-knit feeling, maybe in a house, maybe a new house if some of you have moved, or even celebrating a new job or a promotion or getting something off the ground. There's something very practical and grounded here with this, and it does feel like it is that material abundance and prosperity coming through that you might be celebrating as well. So it's also celebrating the small things, not just a really big thing. Like, it will feel massive for some of you. There will be a massive shift or a massive change, like having to go from one thing to another, like a drastic jump into something. Like, for instance, if you're moving into a whole new career path you've never done before, maybe you've graduated from something and now you're going into a whole new job. That's just for some of you, or you're retiring. There's like this massive change after a cycle or chapter has ended. But what I see is that even the small wins you're going to be celebrating. And I feel like maybe there's other people around you too that have also had their own small wins, and you're all going to come together and could be a birthday as well. For some of you, I'm seeing cake here. So, being Aries season that we're doing this it could definitely be for some of you if you've got an Aries moon or rising, something like that, or a Venus. It's definitely showing that could be coming in for some of you, because we are in this season of taking the lead, being bold and just doing it. And so we've got, oh guys, it's so funny, Aries. We've got the Aries energy coming through. So the energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous, crusading, impulsive action is likely. That's so funny that just came up there. So that is so funny. So the fact that there's an Aries right here, I was just talking about Aries, is that you are, and we see like in this picture here, it's a knight, see, on a horse. And in the tarot, this would normally be a Sagittarius energy, being a knight. So I find that fascinating, but it's talking about taking the lead, charging forward into what it is you want to go for, but at the same time just doing it effortlessly, like you're not pushing for anything and nothing's resisting, against you. It's just like now something's come full circle. Now you can just charge forward and jump into something now. It's really awesome. And tap into your creative spirit. For some of you, it might be a creative hobby, job, whatever it is you're doing. There's something really special here that you're able to embrace to show others what you're about. So you might literally be making something. You might literally be writing a book. It could be absolutely anything for all of you. It could be a song. You might be playing an instrument. There does feel like there is a feeling of maybe being in front of people, maybe being a speaker or hosting something, or getting up on stage, or, it feels like there's a recognition here for you. And for a lot of you, it is other people clapping. Like, I hear clapping, whether that be metaphorically or just it's real. I feel like there is this celebration, okay, coming in for you around this time. And it's because of the hard work you've put in along the way. And you might know exactly that you've been striving towards something. Say, for instance, if it is study, you've been wanting that diploma or degree or certificate, and you now got it. It's kind of like that energy coming through. But even if it's not literal like that, it's just your life journey. It's your life path. You've been step by step, gradually, like Taurus and Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn especially, step by step, okay, goal to goal, working towards this goal. And the Virgo is faithful to this. It's dutiful. You've been really dedicated and doing so. Excuse me. So very, maybe analyzing along the way very carefully what you need to do to get this. So let's get another message for you. You could be dealing with an Aries too, or Virgo. This is a Virgo card here, so that's very interesting. That's coming through very strongly, or your star signs here as well. Visualize your dream into reality. So don't give up on what it is you're achieving here. Keep focusing, even if it's opening up for you and you see it coming in. Just keep visualizing the dream, the goal, where you can next be, okay, in this as well, because I feel like so much more is opening up for you than just this initial celebration. Like there's so much more coming for you if you believe, like once in a blue moon, this is maybe some opportunity coming to you that's never ever presented itself to you before, and it could be coming through other people coming in and inviting you to something, or a pathway you've been on where you haven't given up. And you might have felt like giving up, but now it's opening up so many doors for you. I see acting for some of you as well. There might be something along those lines, or singing. But yeah, definitely for some of you, it could also be behind the scenes. But I feel like there's a recognition coming in regarding work that you've done, something you're doing even to help others behind the scenes. It's looking amazing here. It really is amazing. I hope this has resonated today. And yeah, I look forward to connecting with you guys next week. Let me know how you go. Love and blessings. Hi Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. This is the air signs. We're going to be seeing what's going on with you. This could be your sun, moon, rising or Venus. Let's have a look, guys, for April. What's coming up? You had 2 cards come out. Oh my gosh, look at this, twin flames. Opening heart. Wow, this is absolutely beautiful. It's the 16 energy and the 11. So, wow, the 11's all about intuition. It's following your heart, opening your heart to deep connections, water blessings. It's the emotion, and twin flames. Well, we all know what that is. It's the ultimate soulmate, soul partner, the other half of you, eternal connection, the other half of your soul. Wow, guys. So for a lot of you, there is the opening of the hearts here between each of you. Some of you might literally meet your person this month. If you haven't, if you're not even aware of your twin flame, you're going to meet someone who it just falls into place. Like it just makes sense to you that this person is your other half. They are your mirror. They are your soul. Wow. And someone might have the tiger as their spirit animal coming through here as well, or someone might really be into tigers. I'm seeing a tattoo. Someone might have a tattoo, and that might also show you, wow, this person, it's a sign, you know. But even if you are aware of your twin flame, there's some healing going on here, and they could definitely make contact with you, or things could be taken to a new level here with your twin flame, because there is this healing going on. There's an opening of the heart chakra. The 16 is the tower in the tarot, so it can talk about old structures and paradigms just falling away, old belief systems, old values now being healed and dissolved away and healed and restored. Like there's different things being restored here. So seeing eye to eye, see, they're seeing eye to eye. So I feel like that's what's going on for you guys, is that there's this, and being the emotional heart, you know, here, it's like you're both opening up to this love and surrendering. It's absolutely amazing. I just cannot believe these cards have come up together. It's so beautiful. And this is an eternal connection. And some of you might even have your twin flame in spirit, whether it be that they've, moved on from this lifetime, like the earth plane, or they are still here, but you're in, there's a no contact situation, but your souls are really connecting at this stage. This is definitely talking about that. But for a lot of you, I do feel like there will be this physical interaction here as well. So I find that amazing. And wow, listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. There is heart chakra activations going on here. You might feel a fluttering in your heart. Like heart flutters. You might be getting nerves in your gut, like in your belly. So you might not really know what that's to do with. Some of you just might feel it and not be really aware of what it means. You might be feeling a bit nauseous. Things could be coming through that might feel a little bit, what's going on here? But it's actually the it's the process. It's happening. That it's their energy, your energy together, meeting up together. So it's alignment here. It's alignment. And you might just suddenly think of your person, and that's that exact moment they're feeling your energy or thinking about you. So this is amazing, guys. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you are definitely picking up through the, the vibes, through the different dimensions here. Wow, I've just got that air against, wow, is that so strange? In one of the other readings I just did just now, I felt this cold air coming in around my legs, and it's happening again. as I'm mentioning this, so that's amazing confirmation. I feel spirit is definitely around letting you know that you are supported. The angels are with you in this connection as well. And some of you might literally meet your person at the beach, or it could be that, you know, at the beach, someone might live near the beach, something around the salt water. It's very cleansing. Yeah, some of you might actually travel overseas, you know, something along those lines. But I definitely feel like your feelings, your emotions are so strong right now for each other. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. So this could be a specific message for those who are Aquarius, but being all your, you know, all the signs I'm reading for here, the air signs, it could resonate for all of you. Coming into this energy of don't be afraid to shine. Don't be afraid to show who you truly are to your twin flame as well, because you can't hide really from your twin flame. But even just the world, you know, you might be in a bit of hermit mode at the moment, and that's okay. Being Aries season, it's very much about being bold, taking that first step forward. So it might be that you do, you know, really do shine. And if you haven't put up a profile picture for a long time on your Facebook, that might be something you want to do. You know, show yourself to the world, show the world the real you, show yourself, you know, show the world your vulnerable aspects here as well. It's okay to be that way, to be true to yourself. You don't have to put on any kind of mask. I feel like your twin flame and you are letting masks down. I think that's absolutely amazing. And wishes are coming true in this. Oh, yes, look at the victory. You had 2 of these cards come out. Wow, Knight of Passion, inspired action. Look at this as fiery energy. This is Sagittarius and this is Leo energy. So definitely fire, passion, once again being supported in this. Look at this person charging forward. So this is the Knight of Passion, the Knight of Energy. It's energetic, impulsive, adventurous, motivated, maybe flirtatious. You know, it could be that there's some, look at the flame here, twin flame. You know, it doesn't have to necessarily be this whole reading about the twin flame, but I feel for a lot of you this is definitely about you connecting with your person, okay? You know who your person is, and if you don't, they're coming in. It seems like for a lot of you, they are coming in this month. And you might even be quite taken aback and surprised by getting a message or having them, you know, in your life so quickly, like just suddenly being there. So they are your biggest fan as well. I feel like they want to help you to be successful in life as well. So wow, guys, it's amazing. And for some of you, you might actually do something different that you've never done before. Like you might apply for something or go to something that you were invited to that you might have normally had said no to. And that may be just what is needed for you to have your person come in. Oh my gosh, look at this passion. So it could be singing, dancing, being on stage, being flamboyant. You know, it's coming into that kind of energy where you can just express yourself for who you truly are. Express your mind, okay, your creativity, what's on your mind as well. So don't be afraid to be different from the rest. Don't be afraid to speak your mind. And yeah, I feel like life is really going to push you this month. It's going to test you, but it's going to push you to where you need to be. And if we're not talking about the twin flame journey as such, it's definitely talking about you being true to yourself, to your heart, to your values. Different things are aligning for you. You're listening to your intuitive feelings and going with that flow. And the moon is here, so your unconscious, sensitive inner emotions and responses is the intuition. So it could be at night time, you know, Cancer energy at night in your home, around your family, around your tribe, where you start really reflecting on things, being introspective about where you're meant to be in life, what lessons have you all learned together. Where it's, you know, even at night time, you're connecting with your loved ones in the realm of dreams. And as I said, even a twin flame soulmate, people who might be deceased even in your, you know, family or friends, they're coming through to help you, and they want to ignite this spark within you that may have not been there for a while. But it's showing me that you're going to tap more into your emotions, and you're going to allow yourself to get excited about things this month and stay focused. So yeah, it's interesting. It looks like a moon as well, like a full moon. Yeah, so it could definitely be that at this moment, just keep your eyes on your target. Don't let yourself be distracted. It's a very social time for a lot of you as well, and to get out there and just shine and be yourself and not be afraid to share your thoughts and feelings on certain things, well, sometimes we don't want to get into the political views of things, but it might be, some kind of thing that you want to talk about. Like Aquarians especially want to talk about what's going on in the world and what can be changed for the better. And Geminis are so social and can be flirty, getting out there amongst their friends and chatter. It's all that stuff. And Libra is all about the partnerships and balance. So I feel like there's something beautiful coming into your life that's going to be healed finally. And wow, look at that. Just I said that. Heal your pain. So there's something coming in that you're rising above this month, guys, because you have the passion in your soul to transmute something into better energy. It says, show the world the real you. I think once you start to let down a guard or let down or dissolve a mask, it's when things are going to really just start coming in at the right moment, at the right time for you. And it's really exciting right here. Let's get another card for you. There's healing shadows, see? Oh, gosh, I can't believe these cards just came out. Holy moly! Yes, this is your soulmate or twin flame. Guys, I know a lot of you are thinking, I don't want a twin flame reading, but this is what's coming up, and for some of you it could be romantic. It could be a soulmate who comes in that's a best mate. However you want to look at it, it's telling you that you're going to help each other to rise, to be raised in the world, to shine. Someone has your back. They are your biggest fan. But for a lot of you, I have to say this is a romantic connection. I know twin flames are not always about the romance, but, there's a mission in life. But let's face it, there are definite deep feelings here, and we live in a human world where physical touch and romance and all that kind of thing comes into it, the chemistry. This is your soulmate or twin flame coming in for a lot of you, and your patience and faith is being rewarded. We have the fire flame here as well, and someone just sitting back knowing that great things are coming in because there has been this patience and just a knowing that great things are coming in around this time. There's going to be a lot of healing around family issues, motherly issues as well. And yes, I feel like there's a spark, like a reignition in the heart space here to follow your path towards your soulmate or twin flame. Some of you may have even given up on the idea and just thought, I'm just going to get on with my life and just follow my own dreams and path. And that's bang when things start happening for you around your twin. So I feel like for some of you, you're going to be very surprised. There's going to be a message coming through, or something very significant where you just have this knowing within yourself that everything's going to turn out okay. And even if it's not your twin flame that you end up with, there's a soulmate there for you as well. There is somebody that you can have a companionship with, someone who's going to treat you with respect and everything you've been looking for, because you're rising up, okay? You're glowing up now, and you're coming into your assertive power, and you're also embracing your uniqueness, okay? Because in the past you might have felt a little different from everyone else, and that's okay. But you might have felt that people would judge you, or for being a certain way or thinking a certain way, and you don't want just casual things with people, with a person. You want to have a real deep and meaningful connection. You've put that out there. You're staying focused on that, and that's what's coming in for a lot of you guys. So if this did not resonate with you in terms of twin flames or soulmates, because this is exactly what this reading was, just check out your moon, rising, or Venus signs, guys. And I look forward to connecting with you guys next time. Love and blessings. Let me know how you go. Hi Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Hope you're doing really well, guys. This is going to be your April reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. We're going to be looking at what's coming up. So let's get started. So water signs, what's happening? Wow, look at this beautiful thing here. Wings of light, becoming something new. Wow, this reminds me of the Scorpio energy, especially where there's transformation, transitions occurring here. It could be a specific message for Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. We're doing a reading for all of you. But you might be coming into this energy where you're just going to be soaring high this month. There's something you're letting go of. And it may be something you intentionally do, or it's just something that is, life guiding you through this. But you're going to be feeling lighter. Something is being lifted from you. and you're becoming something new. So maybe you're reinventing yourself. Maybe you're literally going jogging. It looks like she's running there. But you could be jogging, you could be running, you could be looking after your health, exercise regimes coming in. But, spiritually it does show that something has been lifted or is going to be lifted this month for you. And we've got the 4 and the 2, which equals to 6, which is the Lover's card in the tarot. But it's also to do with June energy as well. And if I remember, I think that's Gemini, Cancer, for some of you, Cancer. So when we're looking at the wings of light, I think it's Cancer. Let me get that straight. Anyway, even if it's not, I'm seeing that this is around home and family, being the Cancer energy as well. Being the 4 here is all about home and family. Being the 2, it's also about possessions. It's about your material world. The 6 coming into love, so maybe also there's a new love coming in for some of you this month. But it could be a love of self, something changing with the way you look at love, or life in general. There's something about your journey that you're wishing and you're quite happy to surrender and release from your life because you're ready to embrace something else now. Yeah, look at this manifestation power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. This is why you're going to be lighter, guys, because there's something coming in for you that you've been manifesting for some time. This is Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael has helped to cut cords from other chapters in your life, that maybe you've learned those lessons now and you don't need to be connected or attached to those things anymore. You're letting go, maybe of people, maybe of relationships, even habits, addictions, things, that have held you back into another, kind of like another timeline, if we look at it that way. But I feel like there's something beautiful coming into your life. There's going to be sunlight. Maybe some of you are actually getting out into the sunlight. And it's so interesting saying that, because if you look at your signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, they tend to be in the deeper waters, okay? It's the subconscious realms as well, but they're definitely in the deeper waters in the ocean or anywhere they might be. But it's kind of interesting because you're rising to the surface. There's something coming to the surface for you where you're wishing and willing to see something in its true light. You want to shine now. You want to rise up and shine. Be inventive. Something about yourself you're reinventing, okay, about it. And you've let go of something. Now, the Scorpio energy can be very intense. They can carry a lot from past lives even. And so it's all about the death of a situation and a new beginning coming in, because you've kept very strong on this pathway and you've trusted in your intuition, which is very much the Pisces energy, and you've been very resilient along the way, which is the Cancer energy. So it says, wowee, look at this. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So this could be a significant message for those who are Scorpio, but as I said, it doesn't have to be. We're doing a reading for all of you today, all of the water signs. So there could be something that you have been able to work through this month. It's coming to a point. It's coming to the end of that now, where you can say, I have faced this. Things that have been very scary that I never thought I could overcome or face, I've now faced it. I've now been able to work through this, and my concentration, my intentions, my belief in a higher power, belief in myself, trusting in my own intuition to get me there, and being strong and tough. Sometimes we don't know how the hell that comes in. How can we be so strong? Where does the strength come from? But it's within our soul, and it's within our external spirit guides coming in to help us as well. And, 2 of these signs here have very tough shells and exteriors, which is a Scorpio and Cancer. So you do have a tough shell. You are a tough person and soft on the inside as well. With the Pisces energy too, it's showing that you can go with the flow. And, fish can hide really well too if they feel like they're in danger. So maybe you've been dodging some things in your life and trying to just get yourself out of situations that may be quite threatening to you. And it could actually, for some of you, be physically. It could be a home environment, somewhere that you just feel that you need to let go of a chapter. It could be just something playing on your mind that you just don't want to carry anymore. And it could be, you know, hurting your health. There's just things here that you're working through and confronting, and I find it absolutely amazing. And Archangel Michael's coming in with that protection as well, and helping to push you through with courage to face those fears, to embrace these wings of light, because you've earned it. You know, there's so much stuff that you've had to cut out from your life. Cord cutting, negative attachments, anything from past life stuff that's been heavy. Yeah, it's very much in that line, in that realm. I also feel like you're coming into a very psychic energy this month, guys, and it could be a little overwhelming, but it's also going to be amazing, because I feel like you're really opening up. You're feeling your way through things. You're going to know who's loyal to you and who's not. There's like a discernment learned here, okay? So I feel like for some of you, there's going to be this just a knowing, you're feeling it in your gut, wherever you're going, you know, towards any relationship, or any decision that is to be made. You're going to really stop and just pause and feel, what am I feeling in this moment? Yeah, look at this, the Fool, new journey. So this is all about just jumping into something as well. So trusting. So once you work through your fears and use that discernment, you're jumping into something absolutely amazing. And this could be literally packing up your bags and going somewhere. It could be moving, like relocating, or it could be just traveling on a holiday, traveling overseas, going on a cruise, for some of you being the water signs, you know, going to an island, something along those lines. For some of you, it could be literal. But it's also a spiritual journey here. It's about being able to have wings of light, becoming something new, jumping into a whole new timeline. Like, you've raised your vibrations here. And that's what's happening this month, is that there's a lot of change. So with this is excitement, but there's also this need to just take it easy. Go with the flow, not push for anything. Allow life to just take you. Allow the currents of life to take you, to help you just go with the flow wherever it is you're meant to be. It will take you there. And yeah, you can march forward like that Cancer crab too, like come out of that hermit crab phase you might have been in, and venture out now, because it's time to go for what you want. And it's definitely a new journey, and some of you might be moving into a new relationship with somebody. It could be very scary but very exciting at the same time, but you're just putting trust in the universe at this time to guide you to where you're meant to go. And once again, it is about trusting in your intuition. And wow, look at that past life stuff. Did we say that before? There's something coming in around past lives. You might be leaving behind energy from past lives. But there's a lot that you've learned, even in this lifetime, through different chapters in this lifetime, that you are like, okay, I'm taking the lessons from that, but I don't want to take the pain anymore from that. And that's why we're looking at a new life, a new journey, and a past life. So there is so many things that you've had to face, and you will be facing this month. And also I was going to say that when we're going through major transitions or change, it can be very tiring. We can feel like we just want to lie in bed all day and just rest, and that's okay if you need to do that. You don't have to be on the go, you know, to get to it. But sometimes we just have to face things and go through the motions in that survival period, just to get over something, to overcome something, to face something, just to have to do it. We get the resilience to do it. We just march on. We just do it. But it does show me that in some parts here, you might really just need to sleep a lot, okay, this month. Which isn't a bad thing. I feel like there's a lot happening in our subconscious realms when we're sleeping, when we're dreaming. I feel like some of you are going to have really vivid dreams and also prophetic dreams. There might be some things that you dream that are actually, they come true not long after. And that might be scary for some people. But it just shows that you're very open now. Like something has unblocked for you when it comes to, When it comes to your psychic spiritual center here, something's coming to light. You're trusting in your intuition, you're trusting in your gut, and feeling your way through things. And yeah, I feel like there's this deja vu feeling perhaps coming in around certain things. You might want to, you know, if you're traveling to places where you may have had a life before, whether it be a past life or you've got some kind of family tie to this place, there could be something that you really just want to have closure with as well. That could be for some of you. And look, the 9th house, broadening your horizons, either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. This is all about the lessons. This is all about teaching and learning. It's definitely about understanding why things happen. And it's coming into that higher wisdom. And some of you might literally be going to a, what am I seeing? Getting into Eastern philosophies. You might be traveling to those countries, and you might be looking into, things like Buddhism, just different religions as well. Like, not that that's an actual religion, but it's different philosophies, different cultures, different lives that you might have felt really drawn to. There might be some Asian connection for some of you where you're just really feeling strongly drawn to that. You want to learn more about it. You might want to get into these, deep meditations, something that's really deep spiritual stuff going on, because you're on a mission. We've got the Venus energy, the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. And this would be the Taurus Libra energy here. But depending on what your Venus, star sign in is as well, that could be something you could look at, is where is my Venus in my chart? And it does show that there's parts of you that really do want to shine, and have success and embrace all the beautiful things in life as well. But it's not necessarily materialistic. It's that spiritual values, like the spiritual life and journey that you're on is going to be very valuable to you. It's like the gems of wisdom coming through. So there's something happening, like you're growing very fast, like there's something happening with your soul where you're just leveling up very quickly in this. And it does feel like a leveling up. It's so cool to say that, because I feel like there's some things from your past you're letting go of. There's things that you were so stuck on that you were going to believe in forever, and then you realize that doesn't work for me anymore. I don't believe in that anymore. So there's new things coming in, and it could be because you've met somebody who inspires this within you, this different perspective as well, which is interesting because the 12 here is the Hanged Man, changing perspectives on things. But there's just something amazing coming in for you, and I do feel for a lot of you it is opening up to a whole new world, which could definitely be going to another country or even learning about things, even from where you are now, just expanding your mind on things. Really manifesting powers and the Eastern philosophies, meditation. There's so many different things you're going to be looking at, how to use your energy better. And this situation involves current or future children. This could be a separate, very separate message where some of you are thinking about starting a family. There could be already an existing family for you, and there's just dynamics changing around the home and family and children. Children growing up, maybe some of you have children leaving the nest. There might be grandchildren. There's something around children, even maybe your own childhood, being past lives here, that you're healing something from that time. Or there might have been a dream, a childhood dream that is now coming to light for you, which I think is absolutely amazing. So let's get another message for you. Did it turn over? I thought it did. There it is there. You have the stamina to push through this. You're going to have the resilience and stamina to push through anything and face it. Face anything. Face your fears. Move through it. And embrace this whole new journey and new path and new relationships. And really the new you, because it says you're becoming a new you. So I find that absolutely amazing. You might even want to reinvent your appearance, your hair. There's something you might do with your clothing that's different. You're just going to, for some of you, even change your whole house around. There's something that you're bringing in, maybe wear different colors to what you did before. There's just this whole new change, and it's quite amazing, guys. Let me know how you go. I look forward to meeting or connecting with you guys next time. Love and... Man, I can't talk now. I can't talk now. Love and blessings, guys.